Good evening, I'm Chuck Scarborough. More on those stories for you in a moment. But first, we have some breaking news for you. Emergency crews are responding to a capsized tugboat in the Hudson River. This is video. We're just getting into the scene. It happened off the West Side Highway by 42nd Street. This is an area quite popular with tourists because the Intrepid is there. That's where the cruise ships dock. Joining us on the phone right now is Don Appel. He is on one of the cruise ships, and he can see what's happening. In fact, Don, did you see the boat capsize?
Yes, Chuck. At about 4:20 this afternoon, I was on the Carnival Miracle. I was in our cabin on the stern of the boat, and I was watching some craft working. They were doing some repairs in the river. There was a large barge with a crane on it. There were several larger tugboats around, and I saw a smaller tugboat move towards the barge. It was a very short tugboat with a high wheelhouse, and I was thinking that it had a really high center of gravity, so I kept watching that. And I saw the tugboat, that small tugboat, approach the barge, and then very slowly I saw it tip over. And as it rolled over, there were workers on the barge, and they were saying, "Man overboard, man overboard." The larger tug that was on the far side of the boat backed away from the barge, and they were throwing a life ring to someone who obviously was in the water, and the larger tugboat then started a rescue operation to pull someone out of the water.
And how many did they pull out that you witnessed?
I saw one person come out of the water.
We were told there were two on board, and the fire department tells us that all hands on board that small tug that capsized actually were rescued. Everybody's okay, so there's nobody lost there. But it is quite unusual, wouldn't you say? I mean, generally speaking, though, that they had a high center of gravity, tugs are designed to be stable. They should be because, you know, they push and pull other ships. They're not supposed to be easily tipped over.
This was a very, very small boat. I'd never seen one designed like this. It was much, much smaller than a regular tugboat. Years ago, we used to call small boats like that bung boats. They used to provide services to ships in the harbor. And this one just had a high wheelhouse, and I thought that the CG on this very small boat was just unusual. So I kept watching it, and I saw it pull up next to the barge, and then it started to tip over.
All right. Well, Don, thank you very much, and enjoy your cruise. I gather you were delayed a bit departing because of all the excitement on the river there, but have a good time.
Thank you so much, Chuck.
All right, Don, thanks for joining us. And, of course, this is just more high drama on the rivers around Manhattan after the helicopter crash and now this tugboat sinking.